Anyway.
Welcome to Chaos Mars. This is a 10v10. You're listening to the attacking forces. The other forces are the defending forces. This is the attack on the capital world of Duchy of Small World.
The rest of us can be off in the rocks.
Being attacked by Tikonov Task Force. You're listening to.
Do not crest from here.
You're listening to the forces of the defenders, and you are watching the forces of the attackers. 10v10, and
we're gonna wait here.
You can't hold for 30 minutes. But the other team has two less carrying assets because they brought two battle armors so that they could jack up their weight.
C4. Yeah, C4, yeah.
Rocks, they know
we're all active.
Yep, we're getting hit. Just find a good spot, Spets, and hide.
Just starting. This is a Solaris map designed for big 1v1 battles. Somebody converted it a while back, and so we're able to play team gameplay on it. It's nice because it's open enough to have some space, but it's not large enough that the two teams are going to take forever to find each other. The two teams played a 20-minute battle before this for fun, so they're familiar with the map.
No, your APC is going to get destroyed. Mine's safe. Walls.
As long as you have one APC alive, you still have all of your respawns.
Oh, okay, good. All right, then only yours matters. I'll leave mine there.
Ooh, they're creeping up.
A lot of firepower there for the team, but they want to utilize their range a bit. Star Wraith and Kintax running the command there. You're listening to Proxima and Invictus running the command.
We're shaking hands in danger here, Prox.
Team's trading shots at the moment, but we're not having a lot of damage done per se yet. They want to get up and take out those battle armors because the battle armors are going to be able to report their movement no matter which way they go.
ACM, kid. If you want to be invisible on radar, go passive. But if you want to see them,
at the moment they're just trading pot shots.
The PPCs aren't registering.
Yeah.
Okay, you have GACM cover.
You'll have to respawn at the main base if that's the case then.
APC should be fine.
My PPCs are going straight through them. This is
bullshit. Never mind.
We're just missing.
I misheard.
Key 3.
Yep,
Thought he said the APCs weren't working.
Get back down here.
PPCs aren't hitting. That's bad because Proxima is located a very not far away distance from wherever the server is located.
They're about to charge the APC.
To come over the ridge here.
Do we need to, like, what do we need to do? Do we need to defend the APC?
No, you're good.
Around on the road?
No, stay here.
They've split their forces. They're bringing
two of
their
incoming armor.
Bringing their smaller force close.
It's a harasser.
Get him right there. Go active if you can't see him.
Trying to draw them out. You can see that they've set up crossfire behind us, trying to draw them out with the close range assets while they move their assets forward.
Oh yeah.
Trying not to take too much damage from the battle armors. Now they're moving back.
Passive to be invisible. Because I have VCM.
Copy.
See the battle armors acting as the scouts. Now they're trying to move their forces up into the base.
Yes, they are.
All of them?
All of them.
Yep.
Wow.
Let's go to the over top view. Blimp view brought to you today by Wolverine's Rebirth. Wolverine's-rebirth.de.
No, shoot the scat. Shoot that scat.
Teams are starting to focus fire. The blue team's done a nice job of trading in and out today, but now they need to move their assets up together. Snowgiven is taking a lot of damage. The harasser took a lot of damage earlier. So we move the blimp cam a little bit. You can see that Gnome King is in a really good spot for the moment, trading fire from the flank. Battle armors are doing a lot of damage. They're shifting the blue team is shifting their damaged assets out the front line, moving them to the back. Red team is just trying to hold their ground at the moment. Let the battle armors utilize the work. You can see Proxima's found Gnome King up on the edge of your screen there as we adjust the camera a little bit. And neither team really wants to position in any particular spot right now. The red team just kind of sitting there, trading fire. Blue team trying to get their shots in, trying to stick to distance.
Just playing peekaboo at this point.
So that they two teams don't want to ram right into each other. They want to utilize cover duck in and out. You can see Proxima continues to fire on Gnome Kings. We get ready to adjust the blimp cam a little bit to this direction. You can see Bob and Stubby are trying to work the flank a little bit against Black Lynx, who's on the back side there. Star has done a lot of damage in this fight, and his weapons are key for taking down Thunderbird and Jasper's tanks. But he's been taking a lot of damage as well, so you can see that the blue team is being more comfortable with moving around right now. The red team is definitely sticking down there and sticking on there. The Tikonov forces are sticking at one spot. Now they get the movement command as we move back down to an isometric camera. They're making their push now, trying to fire on the weakest things that they can find. Kentax and Snowgiven and Bob realizing what they're doing now, so they're starting to move forward to attack. So we have our first death.
Almost dead.
Pulling back. Blue team's starting to take some damage, but they're taking giving heavy damage to the red team. Red team taking a lot of damage to their heavy assets at the moment. You can see Thunderbird starting to move up. Let's zoom in. Catch that battle. Right now, the blue team has the advantage. Red team still has a chance here, but they need to really focus and get some kills now because they're starting to lose a lot of their firepower, and the battle armors are not carrying assets. They cannot be the last things alive and have the match continue. Blue team still has the advantage. Blue team really advantage now. But the red team needs to consider moving back and utilizing all of their battle armor lives now.
Copy.
If I were Invictus, I would have Toss Bottom or Black Lynx run way the hell to a different part of the map so that the match can continue. If that's the last asset, that buys them time to maneuver.
Bacon extras for breakfast.
It's not over yet, but boy, oh boy, did the
I'm also behind you.
defense forces really do a number on the
I feel like
offense. The attackers really took a lot of damage there, lost a lot of assets. They still have the battle armors at the moment, but they need to have an asset alive. They need to be moving something back and let the battle armors do their work. The blue team's starting to realize this and maybe deciding to hole up and forcing the red team to come to their side. A lot of action going on, but how much damage did they cause? Star Wraith was at the front of the line for the entire time almost, and let's see how damaged he is as he moves in. But a hell of a battle, a hell of a trade, and yes, that's a pool. I don't know why there's a pool here, but that's a pool. They're moving Phylux around. Gnome King is keeping Proxima busy while Wraith decides what to do here. They're moving their forces around the edge as we zoom in and focus on our remaining forces of our offensive team here. Defensive team trying to get the battle armors back. They're taking their damaged assets back. They have more carrying assets. I can't believe I'm saying that on Glory, but they have more carrying assets, so they're just pulling back, and they're going to start utilizing the range as they did earlier in the match, where they set up crossfire and had the team set up and make it hard for the opponent to fire. You can now see that they are starting to move on Proxima with some of their forces. They've moved back. Phylex and
they're too focused on me.
And Stubby. This may be an opportunity if they have any firepower left. Phylex about to go 2-on-1, maybe 3-on-1. They're going to have Kunyan move up. Kuyan. It's a hell of a name, folks. They're trying to do damage now. Surely the radio channel, Star Wraith and Corn will come back now. Kids in will be dead very shortly.
25 kPa.
They are trying to have the battle armors do the work, but is that too many assets? Kids in goes down, Toss Bottom next. They will now crash all of their forces in on here in this battle. Should just about be done here as Stubby overheats. Didn't watch the trigger, and so he went boom.
You guys keep hiding.
Gnome King is somewhere. Dead, alive, who knows? I know Gnome King is in this fight. Anyway, the blue team is still pretty damaged, remember that. So 1 or 2 well-timed shots. The Mad Cat still generally fresh. So here's the deciding factor as we move into our sideways cam. Can the red team pull one out at the last second, or are they just too far down? Toss bottom, the only one left, and that means the defenders are up 1-0.